Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. It feels like I'm saying that for the first time in forever because it's been over a week since I made a video, and I actually feel kind of free for the first time in a few months now because I've finally, I think, technically graduated from my software development boot camp. It was 4 months of very intense work, and I finally submitted my final project as of last week, so I've really just been chilling. I still have class tomorrow and like a few more days of class and some other bonus things, but it honestly just feels like since I submitted the final project, most of what's necessary is done, and this is all just like a bonus, so it feels great, honestly. Like, I'm actually so happy right now, and I just feel really free, so I can, yeah, I'm definitely, one of the first things on my mind when I say that is I need to make more YouTube videos, because I really feel like I had no time for it. I pretty much just prioritized school for the most part over the last few months, and I think it definitely paid off. But I'm very glad I did it, because also now it feels even better to do other stuff that isn't school, I guess, now that it's over. So yeah, right now I'm basically going to be doing a new video on this deck, Xbow Monk. I know it's a very crazy deck. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to do well. Right away looking at it, I can see that I don't have much air defense. I literally only have archers and delivery. I guess poison can count somewhat, but we do have the monk in here. So I was playing against one of my good friends, Rami, and he kind of destroyed me for a while. But I also beat this Mega Monk challenge, speaking of monk, and that was an experience. That's all I'll say about that. I'm glad it's over, even though I did at least complete it. Also my GC log. This is my log as well. I couldn't even finish the Royal tournament because I was 15-4. I lost to two somewhat hard matchups, I would say, and then I just did not feel like playing anymore because I was like, okay, I just need to do some other things, not Clash Royale, and I had work on my mind anyways, like my final project, so I just did it. But yeah, also this Champion Clash challenge, I played like one game. Honestly, I had a lot of fun with the Champion Clash format. Like, I was playing a lot of those games for tokens. This one, yeah, Mega Monk, I'm not playing that for tokens. It is not Monk in time for me, don't worry about that. But yeah, I was just kind of having fun, and also watching a bunch of my friends, calling a bunch of my friends, talking to a lot of people I haven't talked to in a while, like Clash Royale community and otherwise, so it was really nice, honestly. And yeah, I guess I really feel like doing like a quote-unquote story time or a personal story reflection type video on the bootcamp and my experience over the last few months, because I feel like it definitely helped me grow as a person. So let me know if you guys will be interested in that. I will not do it right now because I am, again, like, I just kind of felt like recording, and I felt like if I did like just a full-on reflection of it, I would probably just take quite a while, and I kind of need to sleep soon for class tomorrow. So I just wanted to make a quick video playing this Monk Bow deck. I know it's been so long since I uploaded, so I'm really happy to as well. All I really have to do after this is like add my audio to the recording, because I basically record on my phone and my computer at the same time. Like, I'm recording on my computer right now, but I edit everything on my phone, so I just need to put the audio track in, export, upload, make a thumbnail, and then it's done. So that's a lot easier than just like making, I guess, what feels like a very high effort type video where I have like, I don't know, I guess a lot of timestamps and matchups. I'm not going to do that for this video, guys. I usually try my best to do that, like timestamps and matchups for every game, but this one's just going to be for fun, just playing and having fun. I suppose somewhat of a monk in time because I'm playing monk, but like, yeah, okay, we do see a minor first game. Really excited again to just make more videos. Hope you guys are as well. And yeah, get kind of back into things. Since I did see the minor, I'm just going to Xbow, honestly. We do see guards, Goblin Cage, could be Balloon, Inferno Dragon. Okay, I honestly think I should just delivery that, and I don't think I can do that while like letting the Xbow survive, so I think I just have to let it go, so I'm just going to do that as well. And this looks like it's Balloon, which is actually going to be really bad, because number one, I have Cannon, which I do not think is that good against Balloon. I mean, Tesla would be much better. Also, I only have Archers. I guess that's fine, because I can cycle multiple Archers, but Poison isn't the best, I suppose, but we will see. It shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's not like it's going to be terrible. Okay, we saw Cage, Guards, Minor, Baby Dragon. I'm a bit confused by that, though. Then again, it also has been, like, really quite a while since I played, so I could definitely be, I'm not even going to say I could be, I would definitely say I am pretty washed. I played some games earlier. I don't even think I'm ranked on ladder right now, because it's just been quite a while, but I'm very excited to play more, obviously, with all that being said. I think it's actually a really bad Xbow, because he's going to Inferno Dragon, and then I actually cannot do anything to, like, reset or protect. I can do this, though, with the ability, and, okay, that did not really do much, but I basically wanted to still get some value. I knew that my monk would just die to the eye drag, so I kind of wanted to let that go. Okay, thankfully it's still in range of the tower. So how to get a lock in this, I'm going to have a response for the Inferno Dragon, which means I'm going to have to be able to go like Skeletons and Archers to support my Xbow to catch the eye drag and DPS it down at the same time. And he's going for these baby dragons. I think I should save like monk and delivery for like defense, and then maybe like archers for offense if I can help it. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, he went for a very aggressive poison. I think I can hopefully take advantage of that. Okay, that was not the best play because baby dragon retargets. I was hoping that it would stay on the monk and then I would be able to get a decent lock, but that obviously isn't really going to happen anymore, but that's okay. Looks like it's just going to be minor poison, I guess. Kind of an off-meta cycle. I'm going to be upfront with you guys. I'm not going to like clickbait and say this is the best Xbow deck. I'm just going to say I made a new Xbow deck because I'm just playing monk bow. By the way, I would honestly say that I technically created monk bow, like monk plus Xbow, because I was the first person to win a grand challenge with monk bow, like Xbow plus meditative monk. That's actually what I called the video. That's actually the best performing video on my channel as well. Wait, did I get a lock? Okay, no I didn't. Just had to make sure. I'm going to try and kite this out of Xbow range, one of my favorite plays to make, and it didn't really matter because you can just poison log the Xbow. But still, as you guys can see, it did kite the Goblin Brawler out of Xbow range. I don't know why Xbow just now, because he's going to eye drag and I don't have a response for it. I'm actually going to defensive poison this, as weird as it might look, because I don't have anything good in cycle. I think I really just need to get my cycle fixed. Okay, he has Lava Hound. I probably can defend, but I don't know if I can at the same time. Okay, bit of lag on the monk. I'm going to pop my ability right here, and let's see how I can actually defend this, honestly. I'm going to log those. I need to get back to a new pair of archers ASAP. I guess I need to go cannon as well. I need to poison the eye drag for sure, and I need to do something because that eye drag is getting awfully close. I'm going to go archers. I really want a delivery as well. The issue is the eye drag is going to survive, yeah, on 1 HP, and that means like I still need to go delivery, even though I can't really reflect the lava pups. I need to go monk as well, and then monk ability to deflect the lava pups back to themselves, hopefully, and maybe the baby dragon as well. Okay, I think I lost pretty much, so that's going to be GG. Unfortunate loss, guys, but I mean, sometimes you always have hard matchups in this game, and obviously I went against Lava Hound. I went in saying I barely have any air defense, and I kind of got screwed by Lava Hound, but I mean, it's not a big deal, because like matchups like those exist all the time. Yeah, I'm not ranked right now, so I guess I'm just going to be playing till I'm hopefully ranked. I'll try and play well still, of course, and hopefully show you guys why this deck is worth playing. Like maybe if you want to try Monk Bow, you can give it a try. But yeah, I do hope to not go against Lava Hound or Balloon next game. It's kind of interesting you didn't play Lava till very late last game. I'm going to Xbow first play because this cycle is very bad. Xbow first play is very risky, but when you have a bad cycle, it's not like the best. Or like it's not the best to have a bad cycle anyways. He's confused about Xbow first play. It makes sense. I mean, when you Xbow first play as well, another very important thing to note. Okay, of course he has a monk. I'm going to do this so I can hopefully get the cannon on the RG, not the monk. That did work out, thankfully, so I can do that, and then I can ability against his ability, I think, just to keep my monk alive and stall. Because honestly, guys, monk is such a broken card, and I'm saying this because I really don't like playing against it, so I decided, okay, you know, it's so good, I'm just going to use it, so I'm literally using it right now, and it should actually help out quite a lot on defense here. The issue is he has a monk, of course, he has RG and monk, but I can maybe Xbow. Let's see if he's back to RG. I hope he isn't, because I can get a lock here, but if he is back, I'm going to log just in case he doesn't get back to RG in time. Okay, he just did get it down, because I really need a lock. He has a lot of counters to Xbow, so if I can't get a lock, I'll probably just need to defend. I hope I don't get like a ton of losses. Okay, Mother Witch is not a good sign because that kind of destroys skeletons. I think I need to delivery on everything, so I'm going to try that. Delivery on the pigs plus Mother Witch if I can. Okay, nice hit. Almost everything, but obviously damage is done. So I don't really see if I can get a lock here. And I mean, I guess I could poison cycle, but since I'm down so much, I'll definitely need to get a lock to make up for it, is how I feel right now. I got one delivery stab at least, but I feel like I got RG Monk, and then I got Lava, so I'd obviously much rather just have 3.0 against both of these. So 3.0, I do miss playing 3.0, honestly, it's been a while. Okay, we do see a Monk of his own. He's probably just going to ability, I guess I'm just going to match his ability, honestly. And he's definitely going to, like, whenever they do this, guys, you have to be careful not to log right away. Like, notice how I waited to log there, because they're definitely going to try and deflect your spell, whether it's a log or a fireball or anything else. You always have to be careful about that. I'm going to stack archers because I think he can't do much about it, and then I can Xbow if he goes for like a spell. Okay, he's playing poison for whatever reason. I think because HUD is broken right now. Like, I see Goblin HUD a lot. I'm going to log that to maybe try and get a lock. Hopefully he doesn't get a monk down. He does. That's annoying. And yeah, I just can't break through monk, so honestly, guys, I am not going to say I am going to do well with this deck, or that you should play this deck, because it's honestly not the best deck, obviously. I mean, there are counters to every deck, but there are some to this one as well. I'm gonna pop ability here. Let's just try and get some damage if I can. Oh, it deflected the Fisherman Hook. That was kind of cool. And then he can actually just sadly poison this everything, because poison has a very large range, but I was still able to spread it out quite a bit. And then I can maybe try and do something. Actually, I can deflect monks with my own monk. I do remember that. I remember that's something I did with Monkbow in my first 12-win video with it, where I was just deflecting. I'm going to poison on defense right now, like just before anything happens, because I want that out of here. And this is a good thing about poison on defense, I guess, because, I mean, even if he goes monk ability... okay, that actually is bad. I'm going to try and retarget this to my cannon. No, okay, GG. Okay, guys, honestly, I don't know why he's saying thanks. I'm literally playing Xbow, he's playing RG Monk. But I do feel bad going into this with 2 losses, but it's not a big deal. I don't know why he said thanks when he literally had RG. I'm still going to give this deck a try. Like, I'm dedicated to it now. I'm already 10 minutes in, so I'm just going to go for it. But yeah, hopefully it's, like, okay. Or hopefully it's kind of fun for you guys to like watch a new Xbow deck. Something I wanted to try. I have a lot of new strategies to try on my channel. One thing, I obviously love 3.0 Xbow Cycle, but I want to try a bunch of different decks. Xbow decks especially because I love Xbow, but just maybe other decks in general too. Okay, E-Drag is okay. If it's not Balloon, it's good. If it's Balloon, it's not the best. I guess, should I try this? I'm gonna try and Monk and then ability to deflect the bowler's boulders. Okay, he does freeze it. One balance change I saw that I thought kind of made sense for a monk, guys, is if it's frozen, it doesn't deflect stuff. I think that kind of makes sense, because, I mean, you saw that interaction, it was kind of silly, and most of the things when they're frozen, they can't do stuff, obviously. Monk, if it's an ability state, even if it's frozen, it can still deflect stuff like a bowler's boulder. That was kind of, like, a bit broken here. And I think he's going to be playing Balloon after seeing the bowler, the E-Drag, the bar barrel. So let's see if I think he has an I-Drag as well. That's something I'm going to have to worry about. Yeah, I don't like going against I-Drag. But, again, Balloon is not an easy matchup, but it should be workable around. Or, it's not, I'm not going to say matchup, I'm just going to say not easy for me to deal with. But it is workable. Okay, he's doing, like, really interesting things. If I am able to just, like, let me think. I think I'm just going to poison here, I guess. Like, I do not ever play Xbow with poison as well. That's another thing. So, if he freezes here... that's going to be bad, but actually poison did pretty well there, so not too bad. And I'm just going to monk ability to just get some more value out of it. If he lets that go, it's going to get quite a lot of damage because of the monk's clap thing, that third attack. He did have to go NATO, which is nice, so I have a few ways I can do this matchup. Number one, I have to save archers for his balloon pushes, I guess, or poison on defense, honestly. Oh, I guess another thing I didn't mention is that I literally have poison in Xbow deck. That's never really the case, but I was also hoping to go in some hut decks, because I've heard people say Hut is really good, and I kind of agree with that too. Like, I don't like how good Hut is. I'm kind of glad I haven't been playing much recently, because I got to miss out as well on the meta. Even though obviously I miss playing, like, that is one benefit of it. He's going to Balloon in front of that maybe? Okay, behind that rather? Nope. So I can Xbow with this monk, honestly. If he goes bowler, I can deflect it onto itself. So I'm just going to do that right now. If he goes bowler, it'll literally deflect back at itself, which is helpful for me. And then... I can also archers to DPS down the balloon. If he goes for a freeze, I can then just cannon to stall and keep my archers alive. That's the most important part. I'm going to delivery just to make sure everything gets taken care of. I hope I don't take death damage there. I think I am. That's annoying. But yeah, one way I can honestly win this is just defending and spell cycling at the very end, which is how Xbow feels a lot of the time, but it's honestly just the truth, because if you can't break through, how else do you get damage? And Xbow's not the best card in my opinion. I'm going to poison on defense here. I think that looks like a pretty valuable poison there. So I'm going to do that. Cannon to pull this in. And then, yeah, that should go to my Xbow. That really should go. Okay, nice. And then I can delivery. Good value. He went for a freeze NATO, which was a smart play just to take care of my archers. But I think that I was still fine thanks to my defensive poison. I'm going to go same lane as him because I want to get poison value on his tower later on. I'm going to cannon like this maybe. Just pretty high up, especially if he freezes, he can't do much with it. And then I can definitely Xbow with this. He has to bowler. He might be scared of my monk, though, and if he goes I-Drag, yeah, he goes bowler. So he might be scared of the monk. He can go, yeah, bowler plus I-Drag is what I was worried about, personally. So I'm just going to ability, but I-Drag is going to do quite a bit. Let me just get archers down in case, but okay. Then he might freeze to take them out. NATO's honestly, he's honestly not playing his NATO that bad, because I feel like... NATO's very bad against Xbow. Okay, he does this. Is he going to Lumberjack too? Nope. Okay, Archer's Cannon should deal with this. Worst case, I can kite with an Xbow if he freezes. I don't know about that E-Drag, because that's not going to do too much either. I can actually activate off that, but I actually don't think it's worth it as well, because I don't want to take any more damage at all if I can help it. And I can actually get damage by... Okay, that's Smart Inferno Dragon just to waste my Monk. No point. Like, I'm going to poison again on defense. Important to do these. Poison, as you guys can see, poison delivery to me just feels like a area nuke. Like, literally. Okay, I'm going to go cannon here. Like, it's just getting a lot of damage. And what I can do right now is Monk at the back and get my 3-card cycle down. And then honestly just do poison on the tower, because I kind of just need to do that. Let me cannon in time for this, hopefully. Okay, I think I lost. Okay, GG. I tried. I was playing decently well for the whole game, but honestly, with Xbow, like, one misplay. Okay, yeah, I mean, I kind of deserved that, but yeah, one misplay you will lose. So I was trying to cannon, but it was too late. Anyways, I'm still gonna try, honestly, like, even if this is a whole video full of losses. I've had some people say, why do you never upload losses? And I can safely and proudly say that I do. Like, I honestly just felt like uploading right now. This video, I have a feeling it's not gonna, like, I'm really not trying to like, say anything wrong, but like, just how I feel. But I really don't feel like this video is gonna do too well, because it's been like 7 days since I posted. I've been busy and stuff, and also I'm obviously like not really winning much, but I still, you know, sometimes I just upload because I feel like uploading. This is going to be Graveyard Rascal's Hut, I think. That should be okay. I'm going to deliver that because I need to do something, and that's the only good thing I have in cycle. Then I can Archers for the Skelly King. He could Graveyard, but it's actually pretty interesting, this matchup, because I do have... Actually, I can Xbow. No, I can go Rascal's ability, and I can Xbow now, because the Rascal Girl should take herself out. Yup. And then, what's he going to do about this, actually? Like, Hut, I can log it, and that should take everything out, including the Spear Goblins, upon death. And he's very low in elixir now. 1 skeleton survives, which is huge, because even though the Barbell is on my Xbow, I'm getting a lock, and it feels like the first lock in like 3 games, because I just lost quite a few in a row. So this is a nice lock, I guess. Pretty good punish. Again, just because Monk is really broken. So Monk Bow is honestly pretty good, I would say. And just because of the Monk. Like, and this is a very unorthodox deck. Honestly, the real reason I wanted to make this deck, number 1, I wanted to play Monk Bow. Number 2, I wanted to play Royal Delivery. Then I just decided, okay, I'm just going to throw in a poison. Now, I believe he has a Hut, so I don't think I should poison this, but I'm going to anyways, just because I do have a fast cycle. I can get back to one. If he goes Graveyard, I can Delivery, I can Cannon. I do have a fair amount of Graveyard counters in this deck, so I'm not too worried about that. And I can, again, easily cycle back to a poison worst case. So I can actually just poison every Graveyard here if I need to. Now, as about that Hut, I think I will log for tower damage as opposed to taking out the Hut. Sometimes not sure which one I should do, and then just let the Monk die. No point. Is there a point? I'm gonna try. A bit too late. I usually have trouble deciding, then it's always too late. Like, I think it probably would have been worth it though. Honestly, I'm gonna poison tower here. Seems kind of crazy, but he just used his poison, so even if he goes like Graveyard, he can't really poison my Archers. And actually, because of that knowledge, I can split Archers right here, because I can get back to a new pair by the time he Graveyards. At least I hope I can. Let's see if I can. I'm going to log. I think I'm 1 off. Yep. So I'm going to go back for Archers now. And he can afford a poison for a while. If he poisons right now, that's not too big of a deal. As long as this Phoenix Egg gets taken out. Yep. So I'm good. I had no trouble defending that Graveyard. And he just poisoned, so I'm actually going to go in, because if he goes Rascals, I can just ability. If he goes Barbell... Oh, I should have pre-ability. Something I'm always worried about is them pre-abilitying me, so I wait too long. But I guess if I'm playing Monk, I should be the one abilitying early. I could try that. I'm just going to poison because I don't have the best cycle right now. I just want to defend this Graveyard and log the Phoenix Egg to take them out. Like, just take out the threats. Okay, yeah. Graveyard always gets damage even if you poison it. That's just a sad reality of this game. So that's okay. I still took not that much damage, honestly. Like, not that much. I can defensive Xbow. I'm honestly just trying to maintain my lead right now. So I'm actually just going to poison this just to take out the Hut. And if he goes Graveyard, I can Archers, and then if he poisons that, I can log the Graveyard. And Monk ability would be nice if I can get it down in time. I can, nice. So the Spears will take themselves out. Now I can do this, log, and then Skeletons get the Phoenix back last second just to defend. And because I have a surviving Xbow, I could Xbow, but I won't, because I need to defend. Okay, I actually should have just poisoned that, I think. That would have been a good poison. And I'm not used to playing poison much, but I think that would Okay, this is a good one now, either way. I'm getting value. Taking out the hut, I'm taking out the phoenix, so it's worth it. Again, I don't need archers in this deck to defend a graveyard, so I guess this monk bow deck I made is not bad against graveyard, because I can defend this graveyard pretty straightforward. Like, delivery, log will defend a graveyard quite well. So I'm just going to go delivery first. Log quite late, just to clear up as many skeletons as possible. Oh, he's going to go skeleton ability, so I need to account for that right now with this poison. And I'm actually taking a lot of damage right now. Like, Skeleton King is splashing. That was way too much damage. I need to get a lock. I'm going to go in. Xbow pre-cannon. That's like the new meta Xbow Tesla, I guess. Have to catch the bar barrel, so let me catch that. And then cannon again, just to DPS whatever he plays. And then I'm back to another Xbow as well. He has to poison. I'm going to poison his tower. And then log this. I actually got a lock. That's huge. That's huge that I got a lock. Because I can probably just... Okay, block and archers. He cannot poison right away. He doesn't have it in cycle. I can delivery this. I can just poison tower because I need tower damage. Delivery, look at the delivery value, guys. That was absolutely crazy. That was a McDonald's delivery. And then I'm just going to go archers, and that's going to be it, right? Like, that won't get a hit. Oh, it barely did, but yeah, nice. That was a nice win. Feels nice to get a win after, like, 3 losses in a row, so... Yeah, I guess one thing I could do is play till I'm ranked. That's one goal I could have for the video, so I guess... Let me see where ranked is, just to get an idea. I know I was ranked. I was playing in a call with some of my friends, like Riley, the other day, I think yesterday, or day before, and it was like 18... Okay, I don't want to look at my battle log, I'll just see losses. Let me look at one of my friends who... Let's see how much 1947 is, Stephen G. Okay, 5.9. Let's see how much, like, 1850 is, although it's not ranked. Okay, honestly, guys, I don't have so much time, so I'm going to play, like, 2 more wins, maybe. I think I already got 3 losses. I should have checked. Because if I do 3 losses, 3 wins, that's okay. I guess it's a balance. And who doesn't like balance? So, okay, good luck. Actually, speaking of balance and who doesn't like balance, I'm kind of worried about the new update, honestly, guys, because obviously any update is good for the game. It'll help the game, and that's my main, like, focus, I guess. Like, obviously, I wouldn't be playing this game if it was dead. But, at the same time, I don't want them to ruin the balance of the game with anything very new. And I know I say this all the time because I'm usually pretty cautious, but I'm talking about like card level 15 and stuff. Okay, how do I defend this? I'm gonna get frozen, and I might get screwed by this balloon, honestly. If he freezes that's gonna be a lot of damage. Oh, he didn't do it, thank god. Okay, thank god. And I can just log the bowler. I don't even think I need to, even if it gets a hit. Like, I can take 1 bowler hit there, so... Actually, just went Lumberjack plus Bowler. He has no ground cards in hand right now. I'm going to go Xbow, and he has to I-drag, and he cannot tank for the Xbow. So even though he does... That was a 6 for 6. That's a very nice lock, even though it's not that much. It's, like, nice to get, and I can just delivery to get away with this. So pre-cannon wasn't the best, because obviously I did take some loon hits, but he didn't freeze with it, so it's all good. So I'm really just going to try and focus on winning right now, because I want to get the 3-3 that I mentioned. So, one thing I could do is poison on defense. It's a bit risky, but it's one thing I could do. I really don't know what to cycle here, because I feel like he could go either lane. Okay, he goes E-Drag, I'm going to Monk. If he goes Lumberloon, I'm going to, like, Cannon Archers, probably. In fact, I think I should Archers for this E-Drag either way. Okay, there it is. Cannon Archers, and then Delivery as well. And that archer will die, but the delivery damage should help along with both towers helping out, so I think I'm fine. And I'm just going to go skeletons because I need to cycle anyway, don't have anything better to do with them. I'll just stall 1 E-Drag hit. And honestly, I'm in this game, and I can kind of try and win it like I played that other Lumberloon game. He predicted me to Xbow. I was not going to Xbow because I can be very patient with this deck if I need to be. Now I can Xbow, and I can Archers to predict the Inferno Dragon as well. Yup, nice, and Skeletons too to catch. Nice, good luck. And I'm just going to poison to DPS down the I-Drag, as weird as it kind of is, because I want to get a lock, and it also hits the E-Drag. That was a fair amount of value. And I think I can just ignore this, honestly. Yeah, I can ignore it. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, nice, really nice situation. He is... Oh, that is a bad cannon. I hope it pulls. It does. I'm going to just Xbow and get this balloon out of my tower sight, hopefully. Okay, thankfully it was closer to the Xbow than the tower, otherwise it would have gone to the tower. And that would have been bad. I know I misplaced the Xbow in terms of offensive capability, but really just wanted the balloon, like, away from my thing. So I'm going to go Monk ability here to deflect the bowler. And, oh, that was perfect. Look at that. He still got the E-Drag NATO to take the archers out, but, like, I avoided the bowler from taking the archers out, so that was really nice. And yeah, I'm chilling right now. I think I can win this one if I play it fine. Okay, archers, cannon. I'm going to do the same thing, except this time I'm going to do an intentional offensive Xbow, because he might freeze. I'm going to Xbow to predict the freeze and just go in. Okay, he had to bowler, which means he can't afford to freeze with the balloon, and I can just chill. I can delivery. I can also monk. I don't know about monking, though, because he might eye drag high for the monk, so I'm just going to delivery instead. And I'm going to DPS down that eye drag ASAP. Skeletons for the eye drag. He goes E drag. That's wrong lane. That's in the right. But I think I need to delivery because I misplaced. Yeah, I did. Okay. Wait, Xbow's on tower? That's GG if this doesn't... Okay, he has to freeze. Okay. Okay, let me just focus on this match. Let me skeletons, and then... I can just... I don't know how much poison does. How much does poison do? 36 times 8. I don't want to do that right now. I'm just going to poison and hope that 2 poisons and like a log is enough. I'm just going to rapid cycle, I guess. Yeah, let me just do that. Cannon for the Lumberloon. Oh, it's definitely enough. Poison does a lot of damage. Well, actually, it does more than a fireball, to be fair. So it definitely does do a lot, from my perspective, because I'm used to fireball damage. That was a nice win, guys. Redeeming myself against Lumberloon with Monkbow. Honestly, I feel like the first few losses were pretty bad, but they make these wins even nicer. So, yeah, that was 3 losses in a row with the deck. I tried, but now I'm going to go for the 3rd win. I'm pretty much exactly back where I started, but for me, the most important part is I just made a video, and I'm very happy. And I'm going to do a lot more of them, hopefully. So good luck. After this, I just need to win this one, upload, edit, make my thumbnail, and just get it out before I sleep. Okay, so skeletons. See what he has. I need to play this one pretty safe, because I do want to win it. I'm going to split archers, and let's see what he does. Tombstone. I'm going to Xbow. Let's hope it's Graveyard. That would be a nice matchup. It could be Lava as well. That would be bad. E-Drag, I have absolutely no idea how to decipher that, but I think it might be Lava. I have a guess about that. This should be a lock. No, the E-Drag retargeted. But I can actually activate off this E-Drag. I'll have to leak to do it, but I think it's worth the activation. So I'm just going to do it. And Monk. Nice. Lava's not a good sign, but I can technically redeem myself against Lava Hound because I lost against it before. Let's see what he has for this Monk. I hope it's like Skeleton Dragons or Flying Machine, because Monk will just invalidate those. Monk honestly just invalidates cards. I'm going to go for ability right now. Like, I think it's just worth it for 1 elixir. And I will I want to poison when he doesn't think I'm going to poison, so I can do even more. But let me just poison anyways. Skeletons to keep the Phoenix in. Okay, that's delivery right there. Although, I don't have delivery and cycle anymore for these lava pups. Log the Phoenix egg, yep. And I think I lose these lava pups, okay. I can't do anything about that. I'm still going to try, but I feel like this game is not going well, obviously. I'm just going to Xbow. He has E-Dragon Cycle. That's like a safe counter to Xbow. Let's see what other counters he has. Yeah, E-Drag. So, sadly we did get Lava E-Drag. I guess I want to end on a win, so I will probably just play one more. I know I keep... Like, I honestly just change plans on the fly. I know I said I wanted 3 and 3, but that's not happening anymore. I don't have time to do 4 and 4. So I'm just going to try and, even if I don't win this one, I'm going to try and win the next one. And just end on a loss. But I'll still try, but I do not see how this... One thing I will tell you guys about this deck, it lacks air defense. So if you play it, go into it knowing that. Because I've done that right now, and I've learned it firsthand. Okay, he fireballs. This monk should do okay. I'm just going to Xbow. This is not the greatest Xbow, but I hope it just distracts him a bit. Yeah, he has barbs on it, so that's just a dead Xbow. Unfortunately, I think he has arrow, so I will probably just give up. Yeah, GG. Like, it is what it is, you know. You have hard matches in this game. Like, he gave well played. I honestly don't think that was sarcastic, so I kind of acknowledge it, I guess. I mean, I've just learned a lot of things in the bootcamp that I wanted to talk to you guys about in the video. That's why I wanted to do like a life story one. I actually kind of already recorded a lot of gameplay for it, so I think I will maybe just use some of the gameplay, maybe take some new clips, push to ranked, of course, and then post that with like just my reflection and thoughts on the bootcamp, of course. So, and just these past 4 months of my life, because I really feel like I've barely been uploading. And I want to upload more, but at the same time, like, school is obviously worth prioritizing. Okay, I'm just going to delivery that. I could also... Okay, I should have skeletons. I was going to say I could also skeletons. And I should have, because now I don't have delivery for the Skeleton King, but it's okay. I will archers poison that, and then I'm back to a log, actually. So this is the benefit, guys, of playing a fast cycle deck. Like, I'm going to cannon because I have to DPS that down. Log by itself will not do the job. I was going to say trick and job, and I kind of... Okay. And, okay, I thought those were skeletons, so I placed them, but they were archers. And, okay, we're okay. That could have been worse. Could have been better, too. What I need to do right now is I need to get a lock because I'm down damage. And I saw the graveyard. It's probably Splash Yard, but it could also be that hot deck, of course. I'm going to YOLO Xbow. Let's hope it's Splash Yard and not Rascal's Graveyard. Okay, he did interesting things there. What I'm going to do is delivery off to the side so he can't hit my archers with the bowler's boulders. Then I will archers once it's locked on, so I can use them to their max value. He can freeze if he wants to, that's okay. I can still surround with skeletons. Okay, bad timing. But that should do the trick, basically. And I can actually monk in front of this. Honestly, just because why not? Monk is monk. And then just monk ability for fun. He's gonna Skelly King. No, he's Skarmied. I thought he was gonna Skelly King. But that still is fine. He's Skelly King now. And I mean, there's like no skeletons for the Skeleton King. I'm just gonna delivery in case he goes ability anyways, because if he does and I ignore it, I take way too much damage. So that was okay. Honestly, Graveyard Freeze is a very fine matchup for this deck, guys. At least from how I feel. The only issue I can think of is Inferno Dragon. Like, as I said, air defense is inadequate. But I have many graveyard counters. I'm just going to pre-cannon right now, like, close to the graveyard area. And then stack archers this lane. What do I do about that eye drag, though? That is annoying. Log. And then just... Oh, he has an Executioner. Interesting. I'm just going to delivery that. So he does... I do get... Okay, I thankfully do get my splash on everything. And I am back to a new pair of archers. I'm just going to go for them. Now, I wonder what he... Oh, he has eye drag back in cycle, definitely, because he already cycled it a long time ago. So, can't Xbow without a counter to eye drag, otherwise it'd just be a waste. I also do not really want to poison on offense. I'm going to here, though. But... Or on defense, I guess. Like, not on the graveyard. But, like, if he freezes, I have a log. So let me just log, and archers to be safe. And that should be an okay defense. Yeah, that was decent. Now I can Xbow with this, but he has a bowler for it, so I have to watch out for that. But I'm still going to Xbow. And then cannon. And that, okay, this is a dead Xbow. I know that for a fact, so I have to let it go. There's nothing I can do to take these out in time, while it would be worth my time. Okay, I'll just poison. This is the good thing about having poison, though, in an Xbow deck, as weird as it is, guys, because you can just poison graveyards if you feel like it. Like, I do have very good... I talked about inadequate air defense. I do have very adequate graveyard defense. And, I mean, I know Graveyard HUD is everywhere. I haven't played a single game so far, to be fair. I am in this trophy range, but if I do face it, I will have a lot of counters to it. What does he do for this? Okay, I have to let it go. I actually think I put myself in a bad position by doing that. But I can just delivery archers for the grave... Okay, this makes it a bit more complicated. This makes it a lot more complicated, actually. I'm going to archers anyway. And then monk. Please in time. Oh, thank God, okay. If that was on tower, that would have been much worse, but that is acceptable, and then I can Xbow with this. And now I have actually a pretty good counter. Like, I can counter push, I can monk ability for whatever he does. It'll also deflect the towers. I can log the Skarmy. Bowler, he physically could not play a bowler for a while, because he had to, wait for my monk ability to go away. Like, that's just what monk does, it invalidates things, honestly, that's how I feel. Like, you cannot play... any spell into it while the ability is active, otherwise you'll get screwed. And you just like even if it's not active, the threat of it being active in the first place is just ridiculous because you just can't do stuff. But okay, let me focus back here. I just have to not take any graveyard damage. I'm gonna poison. I can easily get back with a 3-card cycle. On that note, I don't even have the 3-card cycle active right now, so I don't know why I said that. I thought I had a monk down for some reason, but I can just... Okay, just my phone also just vibrated, which means I'm at 15%. So that is... cause for concern, but okay. Cannon here so the Eggsy doesn't splash my tower. It cannot splash my tower. That is one way I could take damage, and I cannot take damage. Now I just poison this, log the tower. Actually, it would have been better to log the graveyard, but that should, like a graveyard, no matter even if it's frozen, if I poison it, should not get that much damage, right? Yeah, GG. I'm just going to use this emote for fun. He gives good luck. He's saying good luck when I say good game. I'll give 2 emotes for fun. But yeah, I actually took his other tower too. I wasn't even looking there, but I guess... the monk put in work. I mean, monk puts in work. So guys, that is pretty much it for the video though. It's been 35 minutes, longer than I wanted, but I did just want to make a video, so honestly, like, anything is probably not long enough, and I will definitely make a lot more videos. But yeah, decent games overall. I'm pretty happy with the games I played. I would say that if I were to give you any advice to talk about Monkbow, this new deck that I made, I would say number one, watch out for its air defense. Obviously, I lost against Lava Hound 9 times in a row. I think you have trouble defending Lava Hound, big tank, plus air support, baby plus eye drag. You only have archers, delivery, and poison, and they're not enough together without like a Tesla instead of cannon. So you can put in Tesla instead of cannon if you want more air defense, but it does sacrifice ground defense because cannon is just significantly better than Tesla. Anything else to say? Let me see. Obviously, you have a lot of good graveyard defense because I was able to beat graveyard quite well. And I mean, you have archers, they're a good counter to graveyard. You have cannon, which is good. You have delivery, you have skeletons, you have log. So all those, actually, you even have a poison itself, and you even have a defensive Xbow that can help against graveyard. So you have, like, in a way, you have 7 graveyard counters here. I sadly did not get to work with the monk to its fullest potential. I don't play it very often, and also I didn't get many cards that it's good against. For example, it's good against eggs, it's good against bowler, but there are many more I could have utilized it against. For example, any lava deck, if they had like flying machine skelly drags, monk would help against defending that much more, so that would have been nicer to have, of course. Another thing I could have done with monk or some other things are maybe predicting my opponent's spells. So if I knew his cycle and then we had like arrows to use on my archers, I could monk and pre-ability, and I could like predict a pair of arrows on it or something, or set of arrows, not a pair. Arrows is not just 2, and I could just deflect arrows by predicting. So that's fun about monk, I guess. Another good thing about this deck is I guess you can always just have other win conditions. Like honestly, my first instinct was to say you can just spell cycle, but the reason behind that, how I feel as well, is that Xbow is not a strong card inherently. It is very weak ever since they reworked it like 3 years ago. That's how I personally felt. It's always strong because of what else is in it. I talked to Julesy, one of the best players in the world, and he is Morton's coach. He was also working with Mo before, I think. Do not quote me on that, but I think so, in esports, in CRL. And he said that Xbow is strong because of Tesla and log. So I do, and obviously archers were broken before, they're not anymore, but I do also think about archers that they are better than they were before the initial buff. So, I mean, they got buffed, their hit speed went like supercharged to 0.9 from 1.1, that was so nice, but then they got nerfed with their first hit being whatever it is now, and it's much slower. But one more fun fact I learned when I was talking to Riley, because he notices like the craziest things, he's a really smart guy. He said that, because I wasn't sure if the first hit nerf meant first hit of every attack or first hit of every instance of the troop being down, if that makes sense. So say I place an archer down, if it's first hit of every attack, it would be worse against graveyard because it would be the same first hit nerf against every single graveyard skeleton. Whereas if it's every instance of an archer, you play an archer down, you get the first hit nerf out of the way once it gets its first hit in, then it has a supercharged speed for every first hit, 0.9, and I think that's what it is, because we tested it and it's true from what we noticed. So I would say that archers are really better than they were before, and as someone who loves archers, like I've played them for years, because I played 3.0 Xbow Cycle, it's very fun to play them. Also, obviously, when you're playing monk, you can't play archer queen, so archers are solid. If you want other substitutions, you can try maybe musketeer. My OG monkbow deck, I believe, was just 3.0 with monk instead of knight, but I made another monkbow deck. I made monk, musketeer, rocket, and I think I got a top 1k with it. I might be wrong, but I know I got a top 300 or so on my this account with 3.0. I have 2 finishes on it. One is the 107 with queen bow. One is like 365, I think. I can't. Oh, here, yeah, 365 there. Usually, though, my finishes are like top 10k, which I'm not like. I just go for top 10k because honestly, the way I look at it is, if I'm not going for like my best, I can just chill, and I usually do not want to put in the time to go for my best because again, I have class and school every day, or at least I have had every day this last few months, especially working on projects. I did 3 projects. Actually, one of them you guys can watch on my channel if you'd like. It's called Royale Raves. It's my name on my website, and I uploaded my presentation to my class and teacher on YouTube, like just the recording of it, so you guys can watch that if you want. I was really happy with all the comments I got. Like, people were very supportive. I feel like you guys always are. And then also my third project I just completed. I'm not even going to get started talking about my third project, but because I know I'll go on for like a long time, but it's meant to be the capstone project, which means like the best one. And I didn't do it on Clash Royale, so I feel like maybe that's why I liked my Project 2 more. Obviously, also Project 3 was more difficult and had more functionality, so maybe I was just looking for reasons not to do it. But I did work pretty hard on it. I finally submitted it now, and that's why I feel like I'm kind of just chilling now. But yeah, I'm honestly just, guys, I'm very proud of myself. I don't usually say this like to myself very often, but I'm very proud of myself for completing the boot camp. It was very difficult. I don't think it's like formally completed yet as per the contract and everything, but it is completed in my eyes because I finished my final project, and I think it will be a pass based on the requirements I read on the marking rubric and everything I know I've done, like the time I've spent on it. So I think I'm pretty much done. Like 4 months of what feels like no breaks. I know that's not true. You have weekends that you can work on, or you don't have to, depending on things. Like for me, I could have done work every weekend. I think I did every weekend, but like could have done more, of course. And then there were also just days where I didn't do much when I should have done more, if that makes sense. Like I always feel like I'm just like a last minute worker than to do my best work at the last minute. But I'm still, honestly, no matter what like the downsides were of like my work ethic, I'm very proud I finished it. I'm getting my diploma in web application development, and I can study computer science in university after this, and that's what I want to do. So I'm going to try and pursue that after this. My first next step, though, is to find a decent job, so I will try my best at that. But yeah, anyway, just telling you guys a bit about what's been happening. We haven't like formally graduated or anything. There's like only 3 of us who are still here. A lot of people kind of had to like transfer, or they couldn't come anymore for the boot camp. Like for whatever reason, I don't know. I'm not going to make a guess on what reason they had, because it's not my place to say, honestly. But there are only a few of us left, like my really good friends, and I'm very proud of myself and like just all of us in my class, like whether they're still here or not. Because like I mean, this was a hell of an experience, and I'm glad it's over. I'm glad I learned a lot from it. I think it made me grow quite a bit, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I honestly just made like a mini reflection there, because I've just thinking about this a lot. Like I'm doing a lot of real life stuff now. I don't have that much time for just playing Clash Royale all the time. The way I honestly see Clash Royale is I see it as a game I love, and I love YouTube as well, so I just put them together. Like I mostly play CR for YouTube. I guess sometimes I don't record and I just play, but I feel like when I play I'd like to record for YouTube, if that makes sense. So they're kind of together. And then YouTube is like part of my life as well. It's not just like a game or on the internet, like. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's a lot of like rambling aside. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a fun Monkbow deck. I just made it on the spot today, so feel free to try it. I'll link it in the description below if you're interested in watching, and if you're interested in trying it out. I do need to get to sleep, so I will see you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys look forward to a lot more, because I'm very excited to make many more videos just like this one, and try a lot of new things as well with my channel. And actually, as of today, I hit exactly 22,000 subscribers. I need to do a lot more subscriber specials, man. I haven't done so many. I wanted to do like an Xbow guide. I still have to do that. I just want to make it as good as I can, so I'm scared of starting it, but I do want to do that. I think I said I want to do that for 20k. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. I will see you in the next one.